Oh, that's the one. Big finish. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Nice antlers you got there.
You like my antlers? Yeah. I know you've been looking at my antlers all day.
Boy, I tell you.
You got antler envy, don't you?
I do.
Monty.
Kimo.
Yes.
Once again.
This is the wrap up, recap of our first year of webipodcastisode.
Thingamajiggy.
Monty's been cooking some goodies, and I can feel I got chocolate in my teeth.
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season.
Deliciousness.
Yeah.
So, for this is the last one of the year, y'all. We're gonna take off the next couple of weeks. Hope your Wednesdays will still be good, but we've got all them repeats all stored up. You just go to our YouTube channel and you can watch them there. But we're having a special one today, though. This is pretty cool. We're gonna have like little clips of everything that we've done. I mean, like since like June. Yes. From each episode, we're gonna take one clip, one little thing, little part.
Really?
That was really funny. Yeah, about a minute worth, you know. So
the best of.
The best of.
It's the best of.
It's the best of.
Wow.
And then we've had some performances that we've had that have been phenomenal after the last performance compilation one. So we'll include those in there too.
Gotcha.
Because we had Rusty and Megan and Kaylee and all that. Yeah. Did some knockout stuff that, you know, deserves a second listen.
I'm astonished, amazed, and unbelievably blown away and grateful for all of these people that have come and joined us.
Hey, I've got a list here.
It's crazy. We said, hey, let's do this thing.
Yes.
You think anybody will come, want to be a part of this? And all of a sudden, here we are. How many? 25?
No, we're 25 episodes in, but a couple were us and stuff. And we do have to the one most requested and most watched one that we had was the one of us.
Of us?
Isn't that funny?
Really?
All these wonderful stars we had. Just shows we don't need them.
Wow. It
was
sure
us.
Watched those other ones?
1980 to 2011. It's
that one.
That one.
It wasn't the performance.
No.
Horribly mediocre.
The most watched web of podcastisode.
Oh yeah,
our
then to now.
The people loved this little clip here of us back in the day as a rock band.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna show that one right now. Yeah.
We were killing it, so we thought, well, what the hell? Let's do our own rock project. So we did.
Almost ready.
I still can't believe that's us.
Oh my God.
That was us, man. That's crazy.
I'm trying to get the hair back. I'm hoping it'll come. It's working. It's coming.
Another lifetime.
I cannot even come close to that energy that was exuded at that point.
I love the... Oh, I was like... That was awesome. That was awesome.
There were no drugs involved in that.
I know.
Zero.
I know.
That was just adrenaline.
Musk. Scent in the air.
Musk.
Buck fever, buddy.
Musk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Hard to
we
believe.
were rocking hard, man.
But hey, let's go through this list. Big thank yous to all these people. Jackson. He didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Jackson Forrest. He's a Jody Harris. Chuck Tilley. The Rollers. Corey Barker.
Kurt Barker.
Rick Marino. Heidi Newfield.
Heidi Newfield. Wow, what a performance.
Angela Oliver.
Woo, that.
R.T. Johnson.
Oh, R.T. Yeah.
Chip Davis.
Yeah.
Isaac Cole.
Dave Fowler.
Fowler. Chris Golden. Link Detten.
Link.
Uncle Nemo.
Yeah.
Ray Whitlock.
Yeah.
Megan Mullins.
Woo.
Rusty VanSickle. Justin Walden.
Yeah.
Billy
Billy
Droze
Droze.
with Jason Roller.
Yes.
And Kaylee Starr.
Rounds
Man,
out
you
the
guys, thank you so much.
game.
And fans, we hope you enjoyed meeting all those people. Listen to what they had.
And none of them seem to be too embarrassed by us, which is phenomenal.
They're pretty special folks.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't shy away at all.
No.
Just jumped right in the middle of our craziness.
Jumped
and
right
rolled
in.
with it.
Yes.
Rolled in it. Stunk for a week after. It was pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. Hey! What's going on, folks?
Welcome to the Cash Creek Club.
Check
it out.
The Cash
man.
Creek Club Podcast Edition web series.
Is that what that is?
That's what it
You
is.
don't want to mess. You don't want to make her angry because her husband's a power lifter.
Yeah, but I'm a lot to lift.
Like your hat.
Thank you.
What's up with that?
It's Weedville, Pennsylvania. I got it from a friend of Teddy's up in there. That's where they're from. Actually, a place called Weedville. Interesting that Teddy would know somebody from Weedville. Very,
never make that
very
correlation.
interesting. But it's Pennsylvania, and our guest today is from Pennsylvania. Now
It is.
He's living in Pigeon Forge now, but Isaac Cole.
Isaac Cole.
Isaac is our
Yeah,
guest.
man. I haven't seen him since he was in diapers.
Diapers. He was still crapping his pants at 15.
Tell you.
Hey, number 2. We're doing number 2 right now.
Bringing the big deuce to you right now live.
Bringing the deuce.
We'll flush this up for you.
That shirt was in Jody Harris's lap, people.
It is. You take that.
Ain't that a peach?
Ain't that a
There you go.
good one, Kimo?
Thanks, Ed.
And
This whole thing is about Heidi Newfield, and we're gonna every segment we're gonna talk about you, and you can lead us wherever you want to go.
Oh, you better watch what you say.
We'll walk right off that
Watch-
cliff with you every time.
Watch what
without
you
even
say,
thinking
boys,
twice.
because you know I'll go there.
We're not even doing the Sasquatch report. This one. It's because
This
it's all
one's
about you.
You know, I heard there's another one in Kentucky. Did you hear about this
No,
one?
in Kentucky, Sasquatch?
Is-
You're gonna give us a Squatch report?
I'm gonna give the Squatch.
When we come back, right?
Oh. The cherry pie video.
Yes.
The woman in it.
Yes.
Bobby Brown. Is that her name?
That's her name.
Boy, we just love that video. Wasn't that a great video?
That was an awesome. It's still an awesome video.
Wonderful. That is
yeah.
a, that's a
Completely
work of art.
misogynistic and sexist. And,
Oh, yeah,
and
completely.
The whole bit. Just, unapologetic.
It's
So
a hairy pie now.
she did write a book, though.
Yeah, she wrote a book, Dirty Rocker Boys. Good book. He's tore up.
He said it's a hairy pie now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Monty. Monty's the king of subtlety and under the breath mutterings.
Put some in there on the side.
Mutterings.
Harry Potter order.
When I'm editing this stuff, when I look back and I'll just start cracking up because I didn't even hear him say that. He'll just he's in there and he's out. He's the Ninja Blue comic.
I'm nervous now.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
The quad casting
If you
couch.
feel a little bit of pressure, just go with it.
Yes, world famous songwriter, author, and just all around good dude, Mr. Corey Barker. The beard is ridiculous.
I just had it trimmed today.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, that's
Man.
sharp dressed man.
I'm just going to stare at it
I'm
for
like
the
a
rest of
Yoda.
this show.
Yeah, there's nothing uncomfortable about that. So,
You look like the Matthew in Old Dominion. He's got a pretty good beard. I think his is painted on, though.
could be.
I think he
Could
drew
be.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're never going to have Old Dominion on the show either, are we?
Check them off the list. Way to go, Kimo.
I'm just trying
Strikes
to get
again.
Although he might want to come on to refute you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Better
Not calling y'all
I guess.
anybody heifers. I mean, I married a cowman.
That's right. That's right.
It's a compliment.
That's right. Yeah. He said, "Damn girl, you look like a nice heifer."
Oh yeah. On a side note, I played with Wade recently at the Fainting Goat Festival and
that's
whatever, and I went to I was trying to find some goats, and I found some in a tent, and they were calling them out. They're like, "Oh, look at this feminine head on this one. This one's got a real. You see how wide that rear end is? That's just what you want. And see how her front legs just go right up underneath her like they're supposed to. That's a good looking doe." It was something.
Words you didn't think you would hear out loud at a feeding goat
Yeah,
festival.
and then he went on to the next goat, and there was more. I mean, it was more. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what you want.
That's what you want.
in a goat.
Yeah.
I heard
You want
that
them
thing
wide
stop.
hips.
Sounds like a beach of spring break or
I
something.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want them wide hips.
she
on
talking
that.
I fit right in.
Oh man. See.
Or gas of the minivan, mama's got the map, got a show, hit the road, bass fiddle on the luggage rack. Brother swearing at the wheel, I'm trying to take a nap, just wake me when you get there. Daddy's always bitching cause we're always running late. You'll be painting a Dixie cup if you can't wait. Driving all night to play a hay bale stage in the middle of God knows where. You can see the dysfunction, but only from the first two rows. But Daddy and his youngins sure put on a hell of a show. Laying hog pens, racetracks, state fairs, bluegrass on their morning gospel jams. We're an all-American family band. My brother has gas, he ain't afraid to let it pass. Mama smoking with the window up, making us gas. Me, I'm just sitting there trying not to laugh and learn an old Loretta song. 200 shows a year across the Midwest. Give a CD to grandma, try and tell the rest. Waiting on a break now, holding my breath, but it keeps us keeping on. You can see the dysfunction, but only from the first two rows. But Daddy and his youngins sure put on a hell of a show. Playing off bands, racetracks, state fairs, bluegrass on their morning gospel jams. We're an all-American family band.
one glass. I got my
He's
coffee
got-
cup. Perfect.
That's his coffee cup.
My coffee cup. Yeah. See, if I had an office job, this is what I'd be at. Thank you, sir.
All
right.
The big taste.
Woo!
Big
Cheers.
taste to Tilley's.
Cheers, Tilley.
Top
Down,
down
Tilley.
Tilley's ring.
Here's to Cash Creek and much success.
6 fire.
Cheers.
Oh my.
Wow. Not just for breakfast anymore.
Ah,
We're back.
this guy's here today. Who's this
I'm
guy?
glad you boys like those.
Whoa.
So we all got together and wrote that song. So Daddy's the only one I really wrote by myself.
Now that was a great sentence right there. Daddy was the onlyest one that I written by myself.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is Carolina as you can get right there, man. That's good stuff. That's the real thing.
Y'all keep on hanging around me. Y'all gonna learn it.
I feel it. I feel
I feel it clinging to me.
That's that goober. That's that goober getting on you.
Yeah.
Drop the goob on me.
You put the Carolina hex on him, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Allie's kids sometimes they pick on me too.
Oh,
they
really?
can't understand me.
And
And they're just one county over. so
Just
now-
one county
just,
over.
Just one
man.
county over.
That sounds like
30 minutes down the road.
It sounds like Europe, when you got they speak French here, and then over here they're Italian, and it's like that's hilarious.
It's like the Tower of Babel.
Just one county over.
And so I needed a guitar player, and I called the other co-writer, Sandy, and asked her for a recommendation, and she recommended Jason.
So you really settled. I mean, because Ronnie was up there and Jason was.
And then I almost fired him.
And then almost fired him. I love
Then I
that.
almost fired him. Because, look, anyone who knows Jason, bless his little heart, he can sing like nobody's business and play like nobody's business.
Man.
But, man,
He's my
he
favorite.
sucks at returning a phone call.
Imitation is not my thing.
Shoot.
Sorry.
I mean, a text message, an email, forget it. Like, no, you'll be waiting months.
Not my thing.
It is not his thing.
I play guitar. I don't need to do that stuff.
It's not his thing.
I've got Cinderella on my list.
Oh, man. I didn't really play in the band. I tell you how that happened. Those guys moved here.
Kiefer, too?
In the 90s. Kiefer lives here. He still
really?
lives here, yeah. And I met them. This young kid who was a rock artist always wanted me to play on his stuff. Somehow he got tied in with Fred Corey. And Fred had a studio out in Hendersonville.
Right. Yeah, I knew Fred was here.
Yep. And the sounds were right, and it just felt right. And I was able to execute things that normally I probably couldn't have. I don't know where it came from, but it came. But Fred got so excited. And it did. It sounded very Chili Pepperish, because I was kind of into them at the time, and I was trying to cop that vibe into what this kid was doing. Right. And he goes, he's already got the name Flea, and he goes, and you're a country guy, we'll call you Tick. So I was like, oh, Fred,
we got to give that legs, man.
Yeah.
It's the world knows. Dave Tick Fowler.
Yeah, and he says,
I'll show you. I do
Hey,
have that.
whose bachelor party was that?
That was yours.
It wasn't mine.
It was too.
It was not.
Kimo, it was.
Really?
Yeah. How come I remember?
I know.
He wouldn't go in. And I'm not saying it was a great place. Maybe he knew people there. That's why he didn't want to go in.
My ex-girlfriend was nice.
But no, he wouldn't go in. You don't remember that? No, you didn't know because you were inside. You wouldn't have noticed. You wouldn't have noticed if Kimo was in there.
I wasn't gonna wait for him. Shoot, man.
I thought you were going to talk about the one in Calistoga, California, when you stood up late and you brought in and you threw your spare tire in the middle of the dance floor.
Oh, that is what I was going to... Is that what that was? Was that in Calistoga?
That was Calistoga.
Okay. Well, I can't remember that. I was late, and I knew he's not going to believe me. So the moment I walked in, I didn't even want to explain. I just brought my spare tire and I dropped it on the dance floor. My blown out tire.
That's right. Monty, you remember that? He just threw that sucker.
Don't even ask.
And the rust and everything goes out, and we went, okay, I guess you have an excuse today.
You remember that?
I remember. I'll never forget it.
Marino.
Oh, that was...
You talking about funny Doug Stone stories? We were were partying one night, as most nights usually went.
It was bus call. So the bus shows up, and we load the bus and go a couple miles up the road and stop at the truck stop to fuel the bus. Well, we are just lit, and so we go in this truck stop, and we're walking around, and they had a barrel with those wooden horse head with a stick. Well, there's 2 state troopers in there standing at the counter, and Doug grabs this horse and starts going down the aisle, and he comes back up the other aisle, and he stops right by the state troopers, and that one state trooper looks at him, or looks at the other one, and he says, "I'd like to have whatever he's on," and Doug goes like this with the horse.
It all started 3 years ago. I was driving down this country road when he strolled out and stopped in front of my truck. I blew my horn and hit the brakes, and when the dust cleared away, looking back at me was a one-eyed mangy mutt. He scratched his ear and didn't move. I could tell he had an attitude. When I jumped out and yelled, he held his ground. Then he walked over to my side, and with a twinkle in his eye, he introduced himself, and I knew I'd found a Mississippi leg hound. He sure gets around. He don't chase no sticks, coon dog and a beagle mix. When it comes to love, he's a legend in this town. Can't keep a good dog down. He's a Mississippi leg hound.
Can't keep a good dog down.
Some stranger stuck his foot in my door, trying to sell me what I couldn't afford. I said, "Come on in, you come to the right place." You should have seen the look on his face when that old boy and my dog embraced. Once he starts, you best let him have his way. He's a Mississippi leg hound. He sure gets around. He don't chase no sticks, coon dog and a beagle mix. When it comes to love, he's a legend in this town. Can't keep a good dog down. He's a Mississippi leg hound. He's a Mississippi leg hound. He sure gets around. He don't do no tricks, coon dog and a beagle mix. When it comes to love, he's a legend in this town. Can't keep a good dog down. He's a Mississippi leg hound. Yeah, you just gotta shake him off.
So, and I appreciate you being a part of that, and so I'm excited.
I'm honored.
I really am. Yeah.
Well, that voice should take you anywhere you want to go. I mean, it's.
Well, I appreciate that.
It's good stuff. She doesn't just whisper and sing real soft, people. I mean, this is a storm coming.
Oh, well, I don't want to put you to sleep or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't sing lullabies, so that would be on another record.
That's right. Angela sings go to sleep, go to sleep.
Oh, my gosh. That's so funny.
What has been your craziest experience since you've been here, if you can talk about it?
Oh, well, the music business.
We'll even take second, third, or fourth craziest. If
Yeah,
you can't
right. Well, the music business in itself is crazy, and the people that are in it are very eclectic. And
it's a nice way of putting it.
Eclectic.
Yes, because they come from all different backgrounds and experiences in their lives.
It's much nicer than dregs of society, which is what I usually. That's the term I usually use.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
So Chipper, how'd you get here? What's your Nashville story?
Well, I actually came to Nashville the first time when I was 17. I had a duo with my sister. I was writing these really mushy, like Porter and Dolly duets that we were inappropriate.
I think you played us on the
inappropriate
bus.
for our age, inappropriate to be related singing them, inappropriate in every way. But I was born in West Virginia, so that made it. I'm kidding. I love my West Virginia family. No, I mean these were like really
Mountain Mama.
yeah.
Sorry.
It takes on a whole new meaning, don't it? Oh my, that was horrible.
I love history.
Yeah.
I love history because man, that's exciting.
Yeah.
You just went up another notch in my book. Of course, my book don't mean crap, but that's
bathroom reading.
We have to. Got to remember the history, man.
We do.
That's why we keep. There he goes again. There goes the ninja, the blue ninja comic.
My microphone is right over here.
He's got to whisper it.
Go to editing. There's all these side notes. Okay, push your ear to the left speaker if you want to hear Monty's commentary. Rated R.
Subliminal messages coming through that left side.
I love it.
A for Big Monty, yeah.
Hit it hard. Ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous?
Yeah.
In Minot, North Dakota, and it's kind of when Alabama sort of got back together, and we're getting back together. You were there,
yeah,
and Teddy come over and watched our show. Yeah. Well, I'd sent him a note, and I knew they were getting back together, and I just like, hey man, you know, I do play drums, and I know that I kind of knew what the situation was, but I didn't know if they already had one or what. But I was like, you know, I been with these guys a long time. I wouldn't leave them for just anybody, but hey, you know, that might be a pretty good fit. You know. So anyway, I started playing some with Teddy's band, Rocket City, and I would sit in with them some. Sure. You know. Then I had the opportunity to go fill in with them a couple of times, so that was a pretty big deal. And we got to sit in with some to play for some pretty cool people that went with every living president while I was there.
That's what was cool, is that we laughed about the fact that, you know, the gigs that you did were like the pristine ones.
Yeah,
real cool.
Pretty cool. Got to play with every living president with this guy.
And then we did the current president's.
That's right. And he was watching us on stage, and I didn't get to meet him, but I did make eye contact with him. And I got to say, man, you know, when we were sitting there, I was looking at him, and he looked up at my hair, and I looked at his, and it was a hairspray admiration going on, I can tell you. Like, hey, he's a gospel man. That's right. Yeah, just
yeah, I know.
Give me that. Hey,
brother in spray.
Yeah, sir.
Brother
in
product.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah. So you're beginning. When you first got on stage, that was 12.
Yeah.
That was when, you're a late bloomer.
A late bloomer?
Yeah. A lot of folks. Yeah. Although that's about when we started.
10, 12.
I had to wait till the braces came off
That's
to really
right.
shine.
That's right.
Hey guys!
I can sing. What are words for?
Check me out. I'm Kaylee Starr. Watch me shine.
Hello, Mr. 3 a.m. Good to hear your voice again. I miss the times that we had. Sneaking out, blasting 50 Cent. Daddy's diamond, time well spent. It felt so good to be back. Time stood still since you moved away. I still dream of staying out late. I'm so lonely, Mr. 3 a.m. Please come back so we can ride this crazy train again. And I'll take the blame. Sheriff knows us by name. We were living after midnight then, Mr. 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Was young and we were too, wishing for a California rendezvous. I need you back in this town. Let's go! Graveyard walking so intense. Hotel hot tub, jump the fence. Best kind of trouble when you're around. Time stood still since you moved away. I still dream of staying out late. I'm so lonely, Mr. 3 a.m. Please come back so we can ride this crazy train again. And I'll take the blame. Sheriff knows us by name. We were living after midnight then, Mr. 3 a.m. Your rum, gone with cigarettes, never really made for a very good kiss. Looking down the barrel at 21, shooting tequila with a squirt gun. We were too legit, too cool to quit. In a small town, baby, that still got lit. Loving the rush, loving the risk. How could you go and leave me like this? I'm so lonely, Mr. 3 a.m. Please come back so we can ride this crazy train again. And I'll take the blame. Sheriff knows us by name. We were living after midnight then, Mr. 3 a.m. Mr. 3 a.m. Yeah. Ooh. Mr. 3 a.m.
Craft service table over here.
Absolutely,
Good.
absolutely, yeah. So,
Hey, Susan, cocktails.
Swedish massage by a nice Asian girl.
Honey.
That's her name. I guess you met her.
Well, you know. Well, yeah, Dad was a. I can't do all the bits right now. We're gonna work into him, man. Right? Yeah, he's like, here's your buffet ticket.
I know. Yeah.
Catch of the day's botulism. $5 all you can keep down.
Losing.
Did you hear that?
I said, hey, Monty.
I don't hear nothing, man. It's...
And I'm just about to get out. And I thought I'd stop. Hey, Monty!
Get out! Uncle Nemo makes an appearance.
Still leaving.
Dang it! I was stone facing it. Dang it! Got me. Got me.
And good luck with prison.
But you got guys like Jason that he played on stuff
for me, like literally when I 5 years after I got here.
Oh, really?
And I just always remember him being like a really cool guy, and just he was a guy that like, oh, Jason could play it. You'd be at like County Q tracking or something, and he'd have like this workstation with like kazoos and trumpets and no, but all
and
his
the triangle. He chose the triangle.
But if there was like a banjo part or whatever, Jason would be in there and he would just kill it.
Yeah.
And he was stupid enough to give me his number one time. And I
And
ever
you wore it
since
out, right?
ever since then I'm calling him for everything.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Old Barty is a friend to man. He is. He is. And you keep waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? I mean, you know, there's an asshole in there somewhere.
I think there is, but the thing is, like,
I think there is. I love that.
I've literally tried to piss him off.
Right.
Can we say piss?
What?
Did I just? Okay, I've tried to irritate him.
Oh, piss him off. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I've tried to irritate this guy, and he's just like, "Oh, it's cool, man. It's all good." Yeah. I've done it on purpose a few times.
Yeah.
Like I was helping him paint some doors at his house, and I literally on purpose put paint on the carpet, see if I was gonna piss him off. Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, we can clean it up. No big deal.
2, 3. You can hear the truth 1,000 times, and it fly right over your head, till you get tired of the same old lines. Suddenly the truth starts making sense. Don't grow weary, my wayward friend. Life's too short to lay down and die. Keep on walking, keep on looking ahead. It all gets better with time. It all gets better with time. I don't cry about the things I used to when I was young. Demons don't say goodbye, but I still became the man I wanted to become. Yesterday was yesterday, today I'm feeling fine. It all gets better with time. Fear is fake until you make it real, and then it really comes alive. God's forgiven my insanity, and then he opened up my eyes. And don't grow weary, my wayward friend. Life's too short to lay down and die. Don't let them tie your bread, heads under your bed. It all gets better with time. It all gets better with time. 'Cause I don't cry about the things I used to when I was young. Demons don't say goodbye, but I still became the man I wanted to become. Yesterday was yesterday, today I'm feeling fine. It all gets better with time. You can hear the truth 1,000 times, and it fly right over your head, till you get tired of the same old lines. Suddenly the truth starts making sense. 2, 3.
Oh man! Hey, Gas Creek crew. Really though, from the bottom of our hearts, right here. Yes, and we speak for Blaylock too.
I don't ever try to speak for Blaylock. There's no speaking for him.
That's right.
He speaks his own language of Beakiism.
In fact, you probably hear
Beakanese.
But thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Cash Creek Crew, for all that you do and giving us a reason to do this and to continue, because we do it for y'all. And we're hoping 2020 will be a banner year. We've got exciting things lined up.
Are we still going to do this next year?
We'll still do it, yeah.
We got nothing better.
We got nothing else better to do. Probably come back January 8th. So that gives them at least a couple weeks break from us.
Pretty specific date there.
Yeah.
Well done.
You like that?
Yeah. Probably come back.
I did a little bit of homework before this morning. I know it's so unlike me.
I'm impressed.
It's usually just out of my ass and just reaching
all over the walls.
No, but I mean, I've got dates. I've got names.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's doing all right.
I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be a better human.
Isn't that what we just try to do? Walk the walk.
Walk the walk.
Walk in the walk. Yeah, Yeah. I can't believe it. What a year.
I don't know. Everybody, let's close this out from the heart and all seriousness. Just saying that.
I'm sorry. I've gone off the rails.
It's okay, man.
I turned 50 and I stopped giving a crap. And
it's the ninja. It's when he hits it.
Yeah, I guess.
Merriest of Christmases to you and yours.
Yes.
Oh, and thank you for the Christmas cards, Chris.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we read each one.
We did.
Yeah, we did. And we were our hearts were warmed by it.
They're actually set up on the.
They're right over there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for we've got some ornaments. You probably see on the tree. Some ornaments given by some
right
fans.
there.
There's one. There's I don't know. They're spread out.
Yeah,
We appreciate it though.
It's right over there.
Yeah, it's over there. So, can we do it now?
Take us out. Take us home.
Seriously, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Very nice.